you.
How's it going? Birthday boy? Was that a surprise?
I said, hey, there's a white car driving up in the driveway. Nobody knew. I said, unless Natalie and Dan bought a new
Did
car.
we surprise you, Dad? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hi, Ty.
Hey,
How are you?
Jody, good seeing you.
You too.
This is beautiful up here. I forgot how pretty it was in Rye. Mom, did we surprise you?
Yes, you did. I thought you were working in a yard.
We worked our butts off and we managed to make it here. Forgot how pretty it was up here.
yeah.
I'd love to see this little cabin.
And then we'll take you around the property.
So Ty, what do you think? You got the best of both worlds. You got a San Diego home right up from the beach, and now you're up in the mountains.
Mountain place in Colorado.
I know you like it here.
Yeah.
I like it too. I like it too.
Do ya?
I'm loving the. I mean, look at the view.
I know, it's beautiful and the grass is so nice.
Everything is so.
God, you got the Greenhorn Mountain right there. Awesome.
Oh no. Oh well, actually, Scott Burger.
Dan ain't here yet. He's going to say, what are you doing, Trey, that?
How do you feel, Dad? 70th birthday.
Yeah, I feel 70, but my mind is still 16.
Did we surprise the shit out of you?
Oh my gosh, yes. I seen the white car drive up and I thought, maybe Natalie or Dan bought a car.
Well, I told Jody we're gonna try to break away, but don't tell Mom and Dad.
Yeah, wow.
It worked out so good though.
And then when I seen the door open, Judy get out and, oh my gosh, that's Dave and Judy.
Yeah, it's all built in.
That's what I was thinking.
That's right.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Thank you.
A farmer girl. Yeah. No, you're okay. So this is nice to hang out this time of day.
God, this is beautiful. The mountain right there.
Hang out here.
And just think, Jude, you lived right over that mountain right over there in Levita. Dad, is it nice having some more of your kids move back closer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been up here, we were up here a week ago and had a barbecue. Yeah, it was really nice.
So this is going to be your office?
Yep, so my desk is gonna be right here. Corner desk.
So Jude, while you're sitting here in the mountains of Colorado, are you dealing with clients in Southern
Yes.
California?
All across the country.
Really?
I actually talked to a guy this morning from Fairbanks.
No kidding. So you just don't do California anymore, huh?
No, I do the whole country.
Wow. Still being married to a guy that knows how to build stuff.
I love that. That's awesome.
Kind of have to say that, don't you?
Who wouldn't want that?
Ty, how many trips have you taken in this thing?
Oh, probably 6 every year at least since we put the camper on 10 years ago.
Like anywhere from Arizona to Moab?
Yep, all the way from California to Colorado. Well, hell, Goodwin and Nebraska too.
And you guys pretty much pull over and sleep in that thing on all your road trips, right? Traveling back and forth.
Yeah,
You
sometimes.
guys don't hardly stay in hotels, do you?
No, sometimes we'll pull into a campground.
Yeah. Do you stay
But,
at, what about Walmart's?
We have stayed at Walmart's.
Yeah.
Truck stops. This plate I stuck in there for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't think, oh man, we got some Californians moving in, huh? Yeah.
Half-inch steel plate covers on the differentials. A lot on the front end. Dodges are known for front end problems, so there's a lot of stuff when you go to lifting them.
And through all your Jeep trips you guys have taken with your Jeep friends, you probably have learned a lot what to do, huh? As far as what to protect and.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing's a beast, man.
You wouldn't believe the places this thing's been crawling through.
Oh, I can only imagine. Scary, huh?
It's fun.
So, but with the Jeep being the short wheelbase, it's a whole different thing. So
That is an interesting point.
So when we went out to Big Bear, which has a ton of Jeep trails, which is great, we ended up in this section. So the Jeep's brand new to us, and it's like where Ty was saying, do you want to drive or do you want to direct me? And I was like, oh crap, I don't know if I can direct him over these rocks.
Because you just weren't sure how at that point were you not sure how the Jeep responded to things?
Exactly. So anyway, so I said, okay, I'll drive. You direct me, and if I mess this up, it's your fault. Because I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do. And I got through it, and it was pretty cool.
So do you feel like, as a husband and wife team, going off-roading as much as you do, going to Moab and all the other places you've been, have you developed like a big trust in each other with this this hobby?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. It's on like 3 tires.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
So where was this at?
It's in Big Bear, California. It's called the John Bull Trail.
It's pretty gnarly. So would you say that's the gnarliest Jeeping off-roading you've done?
Yes. Yes.
For me.
Me.
And
So-
Rubicon's supposed to be tougher than that.
That's up
So-
like past Tahoe, Lake Tahoe.
Like Truckee.
So you were falling off. So Ty's telling you to fall off 5 to 6 foot drops with
How
the
big they were, Ty?
Yeah, nosing off of it. Though.
nosing off of it.
Oh, geez.
So when you were looking over the edge, were you like, did you have to like pump yourself up, psych yourself up?
I was just watching
He
him
does that to me.
tell me where to put the tires, and I'm just like, and he would tell me go slow or, give it a little gas, and so I just
Right.
followed his lead.
Yeah, most Jeeps I don't even think see dirt roads. They might be all lifted and set up, but most Jeeps really don't get used like they should be.
But they do up there in Big Bear.
Yeah, they do.
That is
Yeah.
like a Jeep mecca.
Oh yeah, it's a Jeep haven.
Yeah, you
It's
go
pretty
around
cool.
the town and that's all you see.
So do
pretty
you
cool.
enjoy off-roading now more in the Jeep than the Dodge, or what are kind of the differences there?
Well, with the Dodge, we have our campers, so that's pretty nice. The Jeep's kind of fun because you can access more trails.
You couldn't even get the Dodges.
So it's just different four-wheeling.
So is that something you feel like you kind of is something special you share with Ty that you guys have always done?
For sure. But you know what? Dad actually was the one that first took us out four-wheeling.
That's right.
I remember in Raton,
He
Dad...
used to scare the shit out of us.
I know. I tell Ty that all the time. I'm
She
like,
does.
my dad used to scare the shit out of me.
Dad, I got to give you credit.
Those hills, and you didn't know if there was a drop off.
Exactly.
Dad, I think you had me crying several times.
Yes, I did.
Let me out. I'm walking.
And that actually started down at the state lake when I was a kid, when you were climbing that stuff, and I thought the truck was going to tip over backwards.
Well, I'll tell you what. I had been there with my motorcycles beforehand, so when I took you guys out there in the dark and showed the headlights out into space and then took off and went over the edge and started screaming, I knew what was there because I would.
Hell yeah, it's freaking dark and I'm a kid. I'm shitting bricks.
Yeah, you were, boy. I'll tell you what. We did a lot of shit cleaning in those.
Well, Dad...
You remember him doing that in the dark?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I remember Dad went up by the Raton sign, remember that?
Yes.
And he would go up and like acted like he was gonna go off the edge, and then he just stopped and it's like, what's on the other side?
No.
Or even at like the lakes. You used to love going up to the dams and like
Yes.
parking as close
Yeah.
as you could. So Dad was the start of the four-wheeling, and then was it you or Dan that went up Shell Hill in that same truck?
It was Dan, but I used to ride my motorcycle up it all the time, and that was gnarly because
Yeah.
it had that switchback at the top
Yep.
where the truck would kind of pitch over to the side.
Yeah, so Dan, then I went up that with him once, and that was a little scary. So I did a few things with Dan four-wheeling. So I mean, there was a little there's obviously some family four-wheeling experience.
Oh, I love you, sis. Ty, I'm glad you married my sister. I really am.
Me too.
You know, I couldn't ask for a better brother-in-law.
Right on. Thank you. Likewise.
Cheers, happy birthday to Dad.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, Dad, happy
Yeah.
70th.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad Jody kept a secret that we were coming.
Yes, that was very good. I'm really glad. Really.
We're glad to be here.
Really happy.
Brother!
How's it going?
Bro, when did you get this Subaru, dude?
It's our only car, dude.
There's my sister-in-law, Nat. How long has it been in the family?
It was Jillian's car when she was in high school, and now she's a professor at up in Gunnison, so a while.
It's like driving a fucking aquarium.
Bro, I gotta lie. I know we love our Subarus, but when you pulled up in that one just to look you at with the cigar hanging out of your mouth, I was trying to put it together.
Oh yeah, they're so gay. All Subarus are gay. They're like Bud Lights.
Birthday Tuesday. Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah.